We are currently trapped in this room by the doctor there, and I'm assuming he's gonna make us fight that thing. Whatever that's about. So yeah, I'm assuming he's gonna make us do a bunch of stuff to fight something. There's a computer terminal over there, which I might go hit. So I think we have a code, but I also might just see what happens if I press this button, because it might be that we get some fighting experience or we die. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, let's go ahead and see. Let's take a look around before we get started. Hopefully all of you are having an amazing day. It's a beautiful day for me. It's almost the weekend, which I love. What is that? Olympic large entity. What is that? Oh, that's the key. Hey, there's the key. I see it. I think we're probably actually in the home stretch. If I had to kind of guess, I think we're in the home stretch here. Once we get this key, I don't know. I know that there's stuff we can do, so I think I'm gonna try to close out all of our little, you know, things. But I think once we get the key, I don't know what happens after the fact. It might be like that's it. This one's 7. Oops. 7, 5, 8, 4. It says granted. Generate foe starting row. Well, let's see what happens when I press this button first. Let's see what he's got to say.
What a fine specimen you are. I will sincerely thank your commanding officer for providing such an excellent candidate.
Ooh, lend an ear. Oh, converse with all NPCs. See, this is what I'm talking about. I think we're in the home stretch, the end game. I think once we get this key, if we go put it in, it might be over. I don't know. We're not gonna go put the keys in. Once we get the key, we're gonna go and try to close out all of our good deeds and everything else.
Who are you?
Strange. I thought they would have briefed you. Semantics. I'm Dr. Mapton, head of weapons research. Today's experiment will focus on time loop weaponization.
Okay.
Why are you trying to weaponize time loops?
Seriously, bro.
Why wouldn't we? Think of what we could accomplish. Did you notice the newly designed hardware around a time loop?
Yeah, I looked. I saw it.
This is why you are here. Not to ask silly questions. If I were you, I would concentrate on surviving the different protocols. Now, let's begin.
Okay, let's do this.
Good. The first protocol has been engaged. Come back to the intercom once you're done. Now get ready.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's easy. Whoa, that was close. What happens if I change
Your
it?
competency is refreshing.
What if I do this?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh.
You do not have clearance for that. Stop that immediately.
Oh no. Whew, that was close. Oh, that guy's dead.
That is enough. Go back to the intercom and follow the protocol.
I want to see what the guy has to offer.
Good work.
Are we done?
Let's get on with the experiment, shall we?
All right, I'm ready.
I kind of want to see what
The
happens.
second protocol has been activated.
I'm okay with doing some testing. I want some experience. Okay, maybe not. Not with that one. Okay, that one's not up bad. Oh, I just noticed they're level 2s as well. I thought they were level 3s. Oh, level 2s? We got nothing to worry about.
Good. You survived.
Of course I survived. Do you know who I am? We could obviously just close this out if we go and destroy the other one, but it's fine. We'll do this. I'll see what's next.
Here they come.
I want to see how much she's going to make us deal with. Big boy? Yep, haze. Okay.
I'm surprised you got through this one. Excellent.
Oh, come on. I've killed way worse things.
I'm ready.
Now, this one might be tricky.
Bring it on. I hope so. It's a level 2, it's not gonna be tricky at all. Get him.
Astonishing. No one has ever gotten this far.
Wow. Was you expecting me to die?
Good work.
This better be the last one.
This is the last one. Promise.
So we could have avoided this if we would have just took them all down, right? Oh, here we go. Ow. You got me on that one. Good job. Like, I can't hit you. Cake. If they're only level 2, there's nothing to worry about. Like, level 2 is, wow, we eat that for breakfast, bro. Good thing we did that, because then we got in here. What's in here? Oh. Oh, is this how we can go talk to him? Keycard clearance Delta. An electronic keycard yellow found on a corpse in the Auriga Museum. Brief. Faux Row 021. A note detailing the origin of a particular limbic rod found in the storage room of the Auriga Museum. Limbic rod, grief, X-ray, heritage site. Rod was unearthed in a small chamber of the underground complex. The chamber also featured a faded mural depicting two water wheels and a water wheel. Water wheels and a waterfall. Complex construction. 8th century. It's locked from inside. Where are we? Iron crown. A cast iron symbol in the shape of a crown. Just let us go talk to him. Hey, where'd he go?
January 3rd, 1993.
He left.
We have done it. Time Loop Alpha 1 is operational. For the first time, certain aspects of a time loop are under our direct control. Years of planning have finally paid off. Synaptic modulators are stable, and limbic pulse generators have already confirmed our theories that entities can be generated at will. We will begin testing the optimal frequencies to induce each entity variant. Agent training protocols should be greatly enhanced as a result. The complete weaponization of the technology remains out of our reach for the near future. We are, of course, still bound by the 33-year cycle. Additionally, a proper emotional catalyst remains necessary to the time loop's formation. This requires a great deal of precise social engineering. Overcoming these limitations will be the major area of focus during the next phase of the project.
What does this do? Eh? Okay, well, let's go close the time loop. Are you saying that I already did this one? Oh, I'm gonna die. I can't see it. Oh, I guess we already did this. Okay, so never mind. Oh, no, okay, that did it. Is this gonna allow us in there? Oh my gosh, the chainsaw. This is what the guy was talking about. Oh my gosh. Dude just took a chainsaw to him? Just cut off his legs? Oh my gosh. The dude literally just took a chainsaw to him. Holy moly. Dude, that's brutal. Look at this. Oh, time loop collapsed. Thought we found a secret. Oh. Oh, so if we would have closed it this way, we would have been able to get in. If we would have just closed it that way, we would have been able to just go through here and then, you know, not have to go through this door. We wouldn't have to fight all those monsters, basically, is what that's saying. How do I get in here? Oh, that was easy. Ancient sculpture depicting a claret eye is carved with a strange material.
Good work.
Oh, we're not gonna go.
You've retrieved the keystone bridge.
I thought we were gonna have to get teleported into something. Okay. Okay, first of all, why was this so easy and the rest of them were so difficult? That was nothing, because they were all level 2s. Like, I thought it would be a level 3 thing that we would have to take down. Where'd this guy go? What? Oh, we're going in an elevator. I was like, what's going on here? People max, no smoking in the lift. Elevator capacity 2,500 pounds, do not exceed. Back to B0. Where are we? What? Who the hell are you people?
I made it out thanks to my
this is
little
her.
friend here. We couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks for getting everyone out.
You alright?
Yes. I haven't seen the surface in a long time. I'm looking forward to it.
What happened to the doctor?
Although I doubt that will be soon. The debriefings I'll have to endure will take some time.
Yeah, I bet.
They'll want to know what the hell happened down there. From what little I've seen of Hadia, it seems to be a special place stuck in time.
Yeah.
When I was on leave before the war, I walked the streets in Ljubljana. It was like I had used a time machine and arrived in another timeline. It was a strange sensation because I couldn't pinpoint the exact period. Walking on the street, you feel like you're in medieval times. Then you turn the corner and are suddenly propelled into the 1950s. I didn't mingle much with the locals. Not my style. I prefer tinkering with machines. I hardly set foot outside this place since the war started. I'm not missing much from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I know our people have their part to play in this mess. You probably know more about it than I do. The operatives in the Oculus division are masters at creating conflict and have their fingerprints all over this war.
Yeah, it makes sense. So they started the war so that way they could create the time loops in order to make this thing happen. Like they're actually actively trying to get it to happen.
Funding extremists, targeted assassinations, false flags,
Whatever
you
this
name it.
company is.
How do I know all this? Well, I was married to an operative. Aside from what is said about them in the news and newspapers, I know little about them. The peacekeepers
So the
have tried their best to delay the war.
basically is the one
It was a
that
lost
did it all.
cause. The Oculus division made sure of that. I don't know much about the Sabinians. I only know what the higher-ups told us in the briefings when we first arrived. However, I got a small sample when I went out on leave. I got a well-deserved weekend pass one time. I used to get those before the war. I spent it in Lausalus, the capital city in Asteria. I was enjoying my caffeine-infused beverage in a small cafe on the corner of a busy street. I'm curious and I love gossip, so I discreetly listened to a few conversations. I do that purely to entertain myself. At first, the conversations were run-of-the-mill exchanges. These are mainly complaints about work, teachers being too strict, deadlines, overtime, being too tired, a suspect husband, and the everyday anecdotes you might hear anywhere. Then, a news report comes on. The cafe fell into a silent hush. I don't remember what it was about, but when it was over, all you could hear were complaints about the Palamists. Some conversations went as far as suggesting to kill them all.
Yep.
It was surreal. The change in attitude was almost instant. I don't think the news realizes the power they have. Or do they?
No, I think they do. Which is
I've
why
never
they do
met
it.
any Palamists, and if I did, I didn't notice. There is
You
one
wouldn't.
place I would love to visit. It's in the heart of the Palamist province of Argola. It's the capital city of Trisk. Some who went on leave there told me it was stunning. It has some of the oldest castles, friendly people, and the best restaurants in Hadia. I know, it sounds like a commercial, but it's what everyone says when people come back from there. I hope it survives the war.
I don't think
I
anything
want to
does.
visit Trisk if ever I get a weekend pass again. Well, that's probably unlikely.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get cut
The
off.
Cerebrum Division was partly created to study, examine, observe, and dissect them. It's why most of us are here. That old time loop we found in the ancient part of Origa Museum played a significant role in studying the entities. Why do you think your drone can distract them? We discovered that the entities emit specific frequencies. We have yet to find out why. However, I figured out how to scramble their signal.
Gotcha.
I built the emitter inside the drone to interrupt the entity's frequency waves, temporarily confusing them.
Nice.
I'm still working on an emitter that doesn't cost too much energy and can last longer. As you know, those few seconds are precious for a soldier. I'll get on that as soon as this place becomes operational again.
If. Cool.
Thanks for helping me escape.
Of course.
Are you gonna be alright?
I'll be just fine. The intervention forces are on their way. They'll clean up this mess. I'll have a lot of work to do, though, fixing all the systems. I'll have to run diagnostics to determine what went wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot. Oh, I have to have conversations about all of it? Oh
I
my
don't know
gosh.
what's happening to this country. I've been living here since I set foot in Hadia. I can tell you a lot about what's happening in the Origa Museum, but the NDA attached to my contract with Operation Moloch is pretty scary. They had us work in silos. All the research departments are entirely segregated. One of my coworkers was a massive history buff. He managed to get his hands on some local books. Books he found were censored. No Haitian was allowed to read the contents.
Huh.
He slipped them out of a repository in another SEAL Council complex he worked at before being transferred here. He wouldn't shut up about them. He was fascinated by this one ruler. Her name was Lady Margareth.
Margareth. Yep.
This isn't the first time these creatures have shown up in Hadia. It's all over their history.
Correct.
This ruler loved her people, wanted to protect them from the creatures. So she had them build a massive underground city. It's in Argola somewhere. He went on to explain that it wasn't the only place. There's thousands of underground ruins all over Hadia. It's because of her. I don't remember the details. But Lady Margaret died under tragic circumstances. I told him to stop telling me all this stuff.
All right, it's interesting.
He eventually got transferred. Now, I find myself wanting to know more about Lady Margaret.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to know.
Both sides are identical. It's pretty debilitating if you genuinely think about it. Only people who are the same can reach such a point. The line is drawn in the sand, cutting through grievances and insanity. Both sides of the line are utterly convinced that the other represents an absolute menace to everything they considered sacred. Now, where have I seen this before?
Yeah. Great question.
Their mission here always felt a bit peculiar. I can't quite put my finger on it. Don't get me wrong. The country needed peacekeeping operations, but something felt off. I arrived in the country right when the temporary legislative alliance broke at the seams. I couldn't help but notice how tense the SEAL Council supervisors were. Everything started feeling more precipitated. Not long after, the ON peacekeepers arrived in the country, and all the higher-ups began breathing again. I don't think they were scared of a possible civil war. As far as I know, the SEAL Council needed the bloodshed.
Yep.
No. Something else was making them anxious. Something related to all our cumulative work.
Interesting. It's crazy to play this game. I know the game, it's not that old. I think it came out last year, but it's just crazy to play a game like this, and like some of the things that are happening in the game are very similar to what's happening in the world. It's pretty wild.
I made it a point never to mingle with the locals. That's just setting yourself up, especially when you're considering what you're doing to them.
Yeah.
There's a reason you don't name the animals in your lab.
Oof.
It gets personal. A line has to be drawn. I know this guy from medical who got involved with the local. She was a palomist. He met her in a small village. He was assigned there to set up some equipment, before the big day. He got reassigned out of the fields into a lab. He kept in contact with her. But when the war broke out, he lost it and he tried to find her.
Yeah.
What an idiot. He's out there looking for her.
I'm assuming he didn't make it.
At first, I was terrified of them. What the fuck am I looking at? After a while, though, you start getting used to them. Then they just become a part of the job. They're amazing, aren't they? They immediately became terrifying again when they got loose, but it was still amazing, right? To think they may hold answers to some of our most pressing questions. It'll take some time before they make Riga Museum safe again. I guess I'll be reassigned to another lab in the meantime.
Probably. Are you the mad scientist?
Thank you for helping me down there.
What happened to the mad scientist?
Are you gonna be okay?
I will be, as soon as I leave. I won't be working for these people anymore. I hope you use that Amin prism I gave you. Those poor people did not deserve such a fate.
Yeah, I did, don't worry.
Hadia is gorgeous. I had the privilege of visiting some cities before the chaos. A few weeks before Palamists and Sabinians started killing each other, I was assigned here in Origa to that psychopath, Dr. Mabden. They turned the entire country into their science experiment at the expense of all citizens of Hadia.
Yep.
For what? Progress? Science? This isn't progress or science. This is genocide.
Yeah, it is actually.
The SEAL Council orchestrated the whole thing. I don't know all the details, but I intend to play along for a few more weeks, steal some files, accumulate evidence, and then leave.
I like how he's the only one out of this group that's like, I'm gonna try to expose these people because this is insane. Everyone else is like, la 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 la, I can't wait to go back to work. And this guy's like, hell no, man.
I already have some, but I'm going to get more. I want to blow the lid on this whole operation.
Good.
Someone has to pay for this.
Agreed, dude.
The peacekeepers were used to time everything perfectly. God forbid the Palamists and Sabinians start killing each other at the wrong time.
Yep.
And what if the ON finds out? Nothing will happen.
Yeah, that's why the peacekeepers came in, because they wanted to stop them from killing each other before the actual, the whatever you call it, before the catalyst for the whole limbic thing. So they had to keep them stopping, because then as soon as everything broke loose, then it was fine to let them go, because then they would create all the time loops and get it all going.
The people in charge of this operation control everything. Think of something, anything. They either own it or have created it. That's how far this goes.
I guess that's why this place was first to just last, because it's all putting all the pieces together.
Sabinians want what most people desire in life. Freedom. I remember reading a few articles about it. When that dictator died, Sabinian politicians wanted a democracy, a free market, and to rejoin the world. The Palamists wanted the same thing. Their inconsolable rift seems to lie in the nitty-gritty details of their history.
Yp. It's all just about the
I'm not
church.
sure I fully understand why they hate each other.
Because one has faith and the other one doesn't.
I guess you need to be born here to understand why. Then again, I'm not sure the Hadeans know why anymore.
At this point, it's all about faith.
I can't help but have a soft spot for the Palamists. I see a lot of me in them. They remind me of my family back home. Close to the earth, strong family ties, and religious to the bone.
And that's where the riff is between the Sabinians and the Palamists, buddy.
If I ever get out of this mess, I'm going straight to the family farm, where I'll devour my mom's home-cooked meals. I'm still trying to figure out where the creatures are from. Weapons research, pharmaceuticals, biotech, and medical research are all working in silos. Each department concentrates on its own thing. There is no sharing of information or breakthroughs. I guess it prevents us from doing what I'm about to do. Blow the whistle on this whole operation. I grabbed as much stuff as possible when I got out of there. There is something they are not telling us. We know the time loops are a doorway, enabling the creatures to enter our world. We know this occurrence happens every 33 years on the 1st of January at midnight. What is opening the time loops? And to what end? Whatever it is, it's something I haven't seen yet.
I was like, where the hell are we? Did we do everything here? No, I'm not even close. One big chest. What? Really? Whistleblowers. I don't even know what else to do with that. Oh, let's go back down. Let's see what's up. One big chest. Can I like help him? Can I help get information for him or no? Pretty sure like there's nothing left for us. There's only one thing that I could think of, and it's the thing down in B2, which we found that note that says there's a computer that we have to put in a password to access, but I don't know what the hell they're talking about. There is no computer that I can find. The only computer that I can find is this one. It doesn't ask for a password, right? Like, I don't see anything where it says put in a password. So I don't know what they're talking about. said something about the maintenance room. Again, this looks like the maintenance room. Again, there's no computer in here. And then how do we close out some of these whistleblower things? Where was it? Oh, this is the whistleblower one, yeah. All right, so right here, I've taken some extra precautions. I moved the computer to our spot in the maintenance supply room on B2. Isn't this the maintenance supply room? Am I crazy? Is it actually in that room over there? Let's swap this to green. Like, what? Is this it? There's nothing in here. Am I crazy? It would make sense if it was in here, but there's nothing in here. This doesn't look like a maintenance supply room either. Oh, where's the whistleblower one? Great. Oh, right here. Yeah, cold feet. To our spot in the maintenance supply room on B2. This is B2, right? What? Yeah, B2. Dude, I don't know what. I'm gonna have to look this up. So again, like, which one's the maintenance supply room? I thought I've looked literally in every room. Looking for something shiny to let me know that there's something I can interact with. This is the maintenance supply room. What? Is it because we didn't save that guy? Is it because the guy died? I can't, like, turn these, right? Or spot. What? There's nothing here. This would make sense if it was right here, but there's nothing here. Is it because the guy died? I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's see. And unfortunately, this last bit is probably gonna be a lot of this because I don't want to go put in the keys until I figure this out. Wow. Wow, that is wild. I did not see that. I don't know. I don't know how do we find this out? It has to do with the OMSIF team numbers currently deployed in Lathe, Senindra, and Casa. I feel like we have that information, don't we? It's not these, right? It's not these. I don't even know what these are for, to be honest. I think it's these, right? How many forces? Expedition 11? Epsilon 11? Is that what that would be? So this one is in Senindra, so we say this is 11, right? This one's Lathe. This is 08. All right, let me write this down. So we have 11, 08. I don't know what that noise was. Wait. Wait, what's this? This is 5. And this one is... This is 5. So we have 5, 11, 05, 11, 08. How do we know which way it is? So this is Lathe. This one is Casa Marsh. And this one is Senindra region. And then the report said Lathe, Senindra, and Akasa. So Lathe is first, Akasa's last. So 08 is last. Senindra is second, right? So that's 11, and Lathe is 5. Okay, so it's 05, 11, 08. 11, 08. Look at that. Look at this. File directory. Enough. I can't do this anymore. I'm losing myself. What am I becoming? Where did we go? Where did we go astray? Or was it all a lie from the beginning? When the council first approached me, their promise was to build a better world. I believe that in that promise, I gave years of my life to pursue it. I was convinced the research would lead to breakthroughs in physics, engineering, genetics. I thought we would be helping people, curing diseases, improving infrastructure, developing new crops. Perhaps I was too naive in my wide-eyed youth. There are several of us of like mind, disillusionists by what we have witnessed. We can't exactly resign from our post. We know too much for them to let us walk out of here. No, we are trapped here. Our only hope is to release the information contained herein out into the world and hope someone can hold them accountable. Personal files, observation notes, test results, future research plans, experimental tech schematics, most importantly, a list of civilian casualties. Everything is here on this terminal. People of this country don't deserve this. It's inhumane. They've been through enough. Mabden. When I began my work here, I was especially overjoyed at the prospect of working alongside the esteemed Dr. Mabden. His reputation for excellence is known the world over. Over the years, my admiration turned to revulsion. Let me state this in no uncertain terms. Dr. Mabden is a psychopath. I've never met a man so scornful of morality. I've seen him watch innocent Haitians burned alive and not bat an eye. He watched as the limbic entity eviscerated prisoner after prisoner simply to determine if it would eventually tire. Wow. And he had a pregnant woman injected with the limbic serum to study its effects on human embryo development in utero. His obsession goes way beyond the bounds of scientific inquiry. He takes a twisted sadistic pleasure in conducting his experiments. He must be stopped. They aim to weaponize anything limbic, extracting every little iota of data they can. It's becoming increasingly clear that they intend to use this research for warfare outside of Hadia. There is no benevolence here, just self-serving profit and power. It is wild. Wild. All right, there's another one. Let's see if I can figure out what it is before we go down or go back up. We have a couple, actually. What is this? Great responsibility. Is it that dude getting him, like... Is it getting him that information? Responsibility. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, yeah. I forgot we got something. Where is it? Is it in here? Yeah, we got this crown. I forgot there's something that opens the crown. We've seen that crown before. Completely forgot about that. And then there's supposed to be a chest. Looks like a chest. Where's this chest? Big forge. Waterfall? Oh, it's in the forge. Oh, okay, so we can close that basically. Okay, I got it. So yeah, everything here is basically done. We can get out of here. Now I follow. Nope, one more. Can I tell this guy about it? You think he cares?
Thank you for helping me down.
No, he doesn't care. I thought maybe they would. How do we get in here? Where's the entrance? Oh yeah, it's right here, right? Yeah, and this is where... It's so dark. This is where that crown is. Ah, I see you. I still don't know what this 4-leaf clover is for. Ooh, polearm of rage. Yeah, baby. Ceremonial key. A large, oversized key. The ornate is clearly ceremonial. Weird. What is this? War has ever been. Before man took his first breath, war lay in cosmic wait, patient. The eldest craft, the eternal trade, biding its hour for the hands of its truest master. KM. Huh. Weird. Oh. Alright, so the question is, where are we going to go next? We have things that we have to complete. What those are, I don't know. We have something here, mementos, and then never worn. So that's in, not Senindra. Oh, so yeah, there is another one. I thought so. Righteous Protector. I don't know what that is. This, the Akasam Marsh. So we're gonna go there first. That the game may take us somewhere else because technically we have all the keys, and I think that means we're gonna try to go meet our mother. But let's see what happens.
That's the last keystone. Let's return to the ancient forge and see if your father was right.
We're gonna do that in a minute.
Have anything for me?
In a minute. Yeah, I do have a lot of things. Oh yeah, bullets. Here we go.
Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one.
Who knows? Let's see, limbic-tipped ammunition. This box contains prototype ammunition developed by the Cerebrum Division Advanced Weapons Research Team. The prototypes consist of limbic bullets mounted on a traditional brass casing and gunpowder charge. The peculiar properties of limbic material are such that the bullet's aerodynamic and flight profile differ from traditional bullets. It is unclear whether the ammunition is effective, and insignificant testing has been conducted at the time of writing. The project is part of a bid to bring limbic weaponry into the modern age and promised by significantly bolster the ability of agents to handle limbic threats. Heraldric Key of House Umbra. In 773 AD, 3 years after the Bridal War began, Lord Umbra would unconditionally surrender to Lord Aster. This heraldic key was presented to Aster as a symbolic gesture of fealty. With his ally, Lord Arga, defeated and the second calamity still raging across the country, Lord Umbra chose to willingly end the conflict rather than shed any more of his subjects' blood. The surrender would officially mark the end of the Bridal War. With no one left to oppose him, Lord Aster would crown himself King of Hadia. Oh, we don't have enough still? How much more stuff do we need to find? Crazy. Alright, we're gonna go to the Akasa Marsh. So we have to go drop off some shoes. We're gonna see what our mother has to say. So I'm assuming that's... We're gonna... get a call. Here we go. Rémi.
I'm ready to make my move.
I forgot that that's our name.
Good.
Rémi.
We should rendezvous at Lake.
Wait.
Lieutenant, you are relieved of command. On what grounds, Corporal? Put these on. You are to report back for debriefing. Stop!
Arbeth? Arbeth! Ah, fuck!
Okay, chill out there, Rémi.
Rémi, I'm sure she's all right.
I forgot that his name was Rémi the whole time.
Unlikely.
I know a survivor when I see one. Do you think she knows you were going to say Lake Sinon?
Yeah.
What difference does it make? We got work to do.
Okay, that's good. I thought it was gonna make us like do something. So as long as it's not forcing us into a situation, then we can continue down our path of trying to close out all these little bit of good deeds and everything. And I think we've closed every single time loop, so I don't know why we have so many things still. What's up, buddy? I need you to build me something.
What needs my attention?
Everything, buddy. Everything. I want you to upgrade these pole arms. Oh, I already had a rage one. Oh, well, I created one at level 1. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, it's a great sword. I don't want that.
Here.
There we go. We got a pole arm at level 10. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about the rest of these. I found what I like, and that's what we're going with. Oh, nice. We got all of the neutral ones. Almost all of the Terra ones. Dang, we're actually almost complete on everything. That's crazy. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, apparently there's a house. There's a house. Where is this house? I don't know. But there's apparently a house that we need to put some shoes down on someone's house. It's not our house. By our house, I mean our father's house. It's a house we can go into. Again, what is that? Which house? I don't know. Maybe that one? That's the one that we can get into. Is it this one? This one's brutal, by the way. This one still gives me the heebie-jeebies. I think about it. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, because I remember this. We were able to interact with this doll. Yep. There you go. Good deed accomplished. And that should be not everything, but it's a good deed at least. Never worn. So this is the only thing, the mementos, which I'm assuming has to do with Maristan. Because... wait. I'll have to read it again. Wait, see, what is that? Plains of Mist as well. Like, what are these? Overgrown. Aesthetic vows. That I know. It's the same door. There's nothing we can do about that until we get the code. We don't have the code yet. We've opened all the vaults. That's the one thing that we haven't. We don't have that one yet. And again, we won't get it until we complete all of these. Exploration. Oh, so those are like created time loops, right? Yeah, all the time loops are closed. Yeah, mementos. I'm gonna look up the good deed mementos just so I can figure out where we actually have to go. Okay. I'm just wondering where we take it. I just wish it would tell me where we take it. Oh, so yeah, it is. Oh, I see. It's the one, it's taking us to the Senindra. It has to do with this, I think, righteous protection. Okay. Okay, so we'll go there. Wait, protector. Let's see, what is this? Since we're here, let's see. I thought we were done in Yakasa Marsh, but we're not. Akasa Marsh, sorry. The protector. Wait, what? Hold on. What? Apparently I've been missing something this whole time. Is that true? Ugh, gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's brutal, dude. Just absolutely insane what they did. There's apparently, and I didn't really look to see where it was, but I think it's up here. Maybe I do remember this. I think there's something that we haven't done up here. Maybe I missed it completely. Okay, no, I remember this. Yeah, there's something up here. Oh, hey. Ow. 2 hits. Oh, this thing. Yeah. So that's where the 4-leaf clover goes. The whole time I'm like, I don't know where this 4-leaf clover goes. I don't know if I actually remember that. What just opened? Oh, hey, hello. Scroll eulogy. An ancient, partially decayed scroll inscribed with what appears to be a eulogy for the heroic savior of Jova. He who shall remain nameless, the hand of Setharus, vanquisher of evil and protector of Jova, the year of the calamity, 772, the fingers of death had all but enveloped Jova. When all seemed lost, a champion rises to deliver us from catastrophe. Single-handedly, he lays low the demon horde, as if possessed by Setharus himself. Blessed be these lands of golden clover, safe now and forever. May the spirit of our guardian watch over us, an unwavering bulwark against the darkness. The principality of Jova lies in your dead forever, brave knight. May you rest in eternal glory, bathed in his haze. The Bloodseeker. Passive, revel in victory over your foe, restoring health and limbic entity. Okay, that should be everything in Akasa Marsh. Right. Okay, do we want to go anywhere else? I guess we can go here before we go to the Senindra Forest. Because really, the problem is I don't want to go to Senindra Forest until we have the door unlocked as well. So, because again, like, what would be the point? We're gonna have to go back there once we get all this stuff. Conspiracy. Sorry, I'm just looking. So apparently it does have to do with the... Oh, there is something. I forgot about that. In the National Library, there's a computer that we never put the code in. I kind of forgot that we did that. So we'll go to the National Library, see if we can figure out what the code is. Yeah, basically we're just trying to clean up some last minute things so that way we can complete everything. Anything else for you?
Anything out there?
Oh, I do not. Alright, National Library. It is. We're gonna skip all this. So we've done it so many times. Yeah, I forgot we were in this library that there was a... Jesus, that was loud. There's a code that in the library that we apparently... I forgot to mess with, and I think that's over there. There's a computer. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about this yet. Anyway, I should have worried about it. Where are you, computer? This thing? No, that's not it. Isn't there another computer somewhere? I might have spoke too soon. And I read... What? I could have sworn there's another computer somewhere. Okay, well, I gotta look at this thing again. Yeah. It's... What? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be one of these. No. Maybe I'm in the wrong area. Maybe it's upstairs? Might be upstairs. How do we get upstairs? This way. Jeez, man. Chill out there, bruv. Is it here? Yeah, this one. This one. Alright, and this has to do with the sticky notes, wherever they are. Wake up and open your eyes. They are all lying to us. That's not it. Light, lift the veil and see the light. I don't know how we're supposed to know which one's first and which one's second. The proof is in plain sight. The truth will set you free. Okay, let me write all these down. So we have 7. Which is wake up. We have 9. We have 5. 3. 6. 1. Is that enough? That's enough. Okay. So, the truth will set you free. The proof is in plain sight. Lift the veil from your eyes. We have acted the sheep long enough. They are all lying to us. How are we supposed to know what it goes into? Oh, I think it has to do with the Y. Y equals 7. A equals 3. E equals 9. Oh. Do you think it has to do with the president? I don't know why I'm getting that. Let's see. Because the only thing that we've seen with a Y is the president, right? Let me find that. Does this say anything? National Library, it doesn't say, it doesn't give us a hint. It's obviously not letters. I think it has to, because I think the only thing we've seen with the Y, because it looks like it spells something, right? Wake up. Lift the veil from your eyes. You think it has to do with like, so you wake up, you lift the veil from your eyes. So it's Y, A, and then what would be next? The proof is in plain sight. Maybe that's what it is. You wake up, you lift the veil from your eyes, you see the proof, and then what's this one? We have acted sheep long enough. I don't know. So it's 7. Let's just go with our gut. We're gonna go 7, 3, 1, and then out of the, what's this? The truth will set you free. Truth will set you free. They're all lying to us. Maybe this, it's 5, because it's what we're doing. It's another thing that we're doing. And then it's basically this last one. It's 9-6 or 6-9. The truth will set you free. They're all lying to us. Maybe it's this, because then we're free. So it's 9-6. 7-9-6. And I think if what that spells is it spells Yankel, right? Y-A-N-K-E-L. Yankel. Is that what that spells? I think it does spell Yankel. Which is the president's name. 7. Let's see if that's right. 7, 3, 1, 5, 9, 6. Oh, look at Lou. The grand conspiracy. Fellow truth seekers, if you have made it this far, then you must be interested in the absolute truth as I am. I will outline my findings here for you to judge for yourself. I have a feeling many of you already know all of this to be true intuitively. There is something not quite right in this country. We all felt it. Let me come right out and say it. I have found conclusive evidence that we are being experimented on by travelers from another world for their own nefarious purpose. Yes, aliens are among us, hiding in plain sight. They have taken control of Hadia, and the globalists are covering it up. Okay, I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know. What lies below? I was a teenager in the early 50s, but I can still remember the sudden flurry of activity around Mount Obek. Barricades going up overnight, armed men dressed in black standing guard around the mountain. What were they hiding? I believe the alien craft landed here in Hadia around that time. Their craft burrowed under Mount Obek, and it's been there ever since. It was just before Girion Yankel, see there's Yankel, seized power in 52. Coincidence? Why Mount Obek? Because it stands on an incredible powerful magnetic locus. If you look at the old historical maps, you can see multiple ancient ley lines converging on Mount Obek. Following the landmarks, everything is publicly accessible here at the library. See for yourself. The ancient Haitians were highly attuned to these kinds of things. That's why they even founded our major cities on the ley lines. Just look at the provincial, whatever, maps, capitals. The Trisk Loslis lines intersect with the Galore Loblin lines right at the foot of Mount Obek. The aliens would undoubtedly have been attracted by it. Then in the 60s, they faked the moon landing to try and cover up the warp trail left when the ship arrived. With the whole world looking up into space, they needed to distract so we wouldn't question the trails in the sky. Huh. Infiltration. Let's start with Girion Yankel. Why would the most powerful man in Haiti suddenly off himself in 82? He had consolidated all the power. Think about it. Where's the gun he supposedly shot himself with? It only makes sense when you realize that he was nothing but a puppet placed there to keep us in line. Something changed in the 50s. The big players suddenly took an interest in little old Haiti. International agencies, multinational corporations, research firms, even today, 40 years later, I still see the black-clad agents skulking around. Surely they've seen them too. Why are they still here? Who are they? Why would they come here, you ask? Good question. Power and money, big pharma, weapons manufacturing, energy research, media conglomerates, child trafficking, all of it. They're here among us, pulling the strings for their extraterrestrial masters. I don't know what kind of wicked bargain they made. They sold us out. I've suspected for a long time that they were putting something in the water to rile us up. I would advise anyone to stop drinking it immediately. I haven't drunk from the public water system in decades, and I can finally see clearly. They need us divided, fighting each other so we can't see what they're doing. Now we have the UN sniffing about. More globalists looking to dig their claws into this country. Modern Haiti is just a giant experiment, and we are the subjects. Wake up. I don't know about, like, maybe yes, but I don't know about, like, aliens. I definitely agree that they're trying to experiment with you guys, or at least them and with the limbic entities, but I don't think, again, it has to do with aliens. All right, let's get out of here. This place is madness. I think the last thing we need to do is in the Plains of Mist. But I won't be able to, I won't have time to do that now. We'll have to do that on the next one. So yeah, Plains of Mist and the Senindra Forest are the last pieces of the puzzle. So we'll go to the Plains of Mist and then we'll take a break. I literally don't remember what is here. Like, what did I miss? Could be nothing, could be everything. Okay, well, let's go get a nice picture of this big boy. This is where we're gonna end it. Thank you all for joining. Don't forget, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.